guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution, and I'm here today to bring you a weekly message for Earth signs. So if you are a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, this may resonate for the week of February 1st through to the 7th. I am only going to focus more on the element, not necessarily the individual signs, because I find we get a little bit different of a message when we focus on our elements. So, my Earth signs, I'm going to get started here today. I'm going to call in Spirit and ask my team of light, Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, and Archangel Gabriel, as well as any of your guides that would like to join us that are for our highest good, to jump in and guide, guard, bless, and protect myself, this reading, and any of you who would ask for it, to use me as the clearest channel possible to deliver messages that are only for our highest good, but for the farthest reaching of us. So if this resonates, awesome. If it doesn't, disregard it. Go about your day. It just may not be for you. But know that no matter what messages do come through, if it resonates, it's still up to you, my friends, your grassroots evolution, your steps forward, the choices you make and the steps you take to get whatever fulfillment it is that you'd like to see. And I think that's personal freedom and power, my friends. So for all my subscribers, thank you for being here. You mean the world to me. I love you guys. For all my new subscribers as well, thank you. I am absolutely very, very thankful for you. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. And if it resonates with you, please hit subscribe and join the journey with me if you'd like to see more of this, because I'd love to have you along this journey. So I'm going to bring a message first today from the Archangel Animal Oracle here. I love this deck. It's absolutely beautiful, and it carries some pretty awesome messages. So let's see what messages Spirit has for Earth signs for February 1st. You got the hyena through to the 7th. I heard just laugh your butt off, laugh about things. It says, dare to be different, right? And Archangel Jophiel. Spirit, what else would you have with the hyena, please, for Earth signs? Okay, shark. And they're saying, take the bottom of the deck, Sarah, and that's monkey. I feel like there is an emphasis as well on playfulness with this monkey. Okay, so the overarching thing as well is about connection. Connection with your children, connection with your family, connection with your loved ones. This could be friends, this could be romantic partnerships, but focusing on a connection that comes from our heart, that is legit and that is divine, my friends. So it says, experience all that life has to offer, and some of the richest experiences in this world come from connection with other people. The shark, lead. Lead as a powerful, peaceful warrior. See these guys as well. Very heart-centered. Able to swim the depths of the ocean, however, not so deep that they can't allow the sun to penetrate into them. As well as what I heard, like, you may want to get out in the sun. One thing I like to do is get out in the sun and ask it to burn away any negativity, any inauthenticity, anything that's not meant to be in my aura, to help me release it with love out into the world. The sun is such a powerful presence, and there's a lot to be learned here with sharks as well. So Archangel Metatron and Jules is the angels here, as well as I'm feeling like that's the sun, but there's a lot of spirit like going up, ascending. I think it's also important because these guys are peaceful warriors, but they're coming from the depths of understanding of our hearts. They get a bad rap too because we think sharks are vicious animals, and they're not peaceful, right? Not all the time, obviously. People have had shark attacks, but it's no different than any other animal. So experiencing what life has to offer, knowing that you have power, and you have power to lead. You have, I heard, like, you could have a following, you could have, people who watch you and are learning from you, and this could even just be your children. There is a power in being responsible for other people, and we need to lead with grace, with understanding, and also I heard, like, the best leaders are also not critical of themselves, but can understand their mistakes and admit them, and I heard, like, open up to other people. And this is important too, depending on what it is that you are taking a leadership role in. It could be starting conversations, it could be, a lot of different things, but I feel like here, this dare to be different, whatever kind of warrior you are, my friends, Lead by example. Show other people the beauty in this world, and know that there is so much this world has to offer, and this comes from us being present in every single situation that we live in our lives. Comes from sharing, and I feel like this as well means closeness. It could be romantic closeness, but it could also be a hug. You know, science says that a 20-second hug can change our worlds, right? It can release, like, I think it's like endorphins, could even be dopamine. Like, I'm not sure on all that stuff. I'm not a scientist, but it does a lot of world of good, okay? So some of you may want to get a hug with someone you love, but I also feel like this is healing with Archangel Raphael. You may want to ask Archangel Raphael, ask Archangel Metatron to join you daily. Ask them to protect you. Ask Archangel Metatron to help you, to show you the way. And ask Archangel Raphael to help heal you, to bring the connections that are important to you into the forefront as well. So with the hyena, I want to read a little bit from the book here and see what message Spirit would like to share with us. So let's see here. Hyena. So if I trigger you guys, take this. What was it I said? How did it make you feel? And how can you use this information going forward? I call it empowered vulnerability, because we're taking our vulnerability, we're using it to figure out how we can heal ourselves and make ourselves more peaceful, right? Like this peaceful warrior, but creating a positive change in our worlds going forward, in our day-to-day lives. So I'm going to hold it up for you to look at this card. It says, hyenas are intelligent and most unusual animals. They originate from Uranus and step into Earth through Sirius. All creatures from Uranus are harbingers of change and often behave in ways that challenge the norm and bring about social transformation. Hyenas are uniquely experimenting with the variant of long front legs and short back ones. Unusually, females are the leaders and heavier than males. Archangel Jovial works with these animals to keep their connection to Uranus clear. These sociable and disciplined animals are learning and teaching about love, family, and community within a tight social structure. They express their intentions with great clarity. Their sole mission is to accept that they are different. And wouldn't it be boring if everybody was the same? They are also learning to understand the balance, their opposing qualities like cowardice with boldness and timidity with ferocity. Their service mission is to clear up all leftovers so that our planet is kept clean physically and energetically. Hyena wisdom reminds you to accept your own special qualities. We are all different, and you are called to rejoice in your uniqueness. Be ready to bring about change in the dynamics of your family or community or in a work situation. Decide what is for your highest good, knowing that when something is right for you, the universe ensures that it is in everyone's best interest too. Keep yourself in equilibrium, balance, and reticence with a tendency to be forthright. Then listen to your inner guidance and act on it. Remember, self-discipline is the basis for ascension and mastery. Be yourself at all times. When you dare to be you, all you truly can be, people will admire and respect you. And I feel like this is also part of this leadership. When we're true to our authentic selves and we live our life, our day-to-day lives, just being us, regardless of it, if it create some social waves or social distraction, or if it's completely dismantling. I heard like social structures. If you were a social justice warrior, my friends, a change bringer, a truth seeker, a truth speaker, accept that and lead by example. Be true to yourself and know that other people are watching. It's okay for you to be different. It is something that it's encouraged. Okay, so this hyena as well is connected to the third eye as well. And just a second, guys. Okay, I'm back. I apologize for that. And I have lost my train of thought. My son woke up and was walking into, I'm in my kitchen, my son was walking into the kitchen, so I paused it really quick. But lead by example. Be who you are. Don't be afraid of rocking the boat, because you know what? That's the only way change can come sometimes. So I have the Guardian Tarot with me today by Beth Sillinen. I love this deck, and if any of you are interested, I just wanted to show you what it looks like. So Spirit, what messages do you have for Earth signs, please? February 1st through to February 7th. I also want to say, like, time is fluid. So obviously this may not be necessarily something that is coming into fruition this week, but it's the message Spirit wants to deliver. So you got a few of them. First, I have the Four of Cups in reverse. We have the Two of Swords in the upright, the Ten of Cups in reverse, and then you have the Page of Cups. And how I see this is the Ten of Cups in reverse. This page is walking away to find something new, to find a new start, to find a new love, to find a new love for herself. But I want to see here for a minute. The Two of Swords is definitely about making a decision. I also heard of two minds. There could be two directions that you could go, and we're really thinking about this. The Ten of Cups in the reverse as well. I feel like we could be blocking our happiness. And the Page of Cups is like, you know what, I'm done. I'm done blocking my happiness. Because if I think that being stuck at this crossroads is what I'm going to call it, is what's blocking the happiness. Because it may be in our head that we may not feel like we can have everything all at once. And I definitely feel a lot of heart thirst head. So you could have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, an air sign. But I feel like this is more you working through in your head, coming up with decisions and thinking about what would make you happy. Because maybe at this point, this Ten of Cups is like, maybe I'm not happy. Maybe Spirit's telling me to look up the reverse, because this particular deck is great with the reversals. So the Ten of Cups in the reverse, this card indicates that the path and mountain ahead are refuge. The Guardian wants to make sure that you are addressing your fears and simply not running away from them. Reflect on what has recently happened to make you feel as though you need to leave the current situation. Be willing to be honest with yourself and others as to clear the air before walking away. And interestingly enough, here she is walking away, clearing the air. So if you've had sort of disagreements with other people, it could be the monkey connection as well. But if you've had disagreements, falling out, or there has been miscommunication here, this is really a point to clear it out, make it clear, because we don't want to walk away from what is our heart's desire and what brings us emotional fulfillment, because, you know, we allowed our brain to get clouded and we didn't clarify with the person. So this walking away could be lots of things. Sometimes we need to take time on our own. You see this lighthouse here? Sometimes we need to walk away so that we can find our way back home, to allow this to be a beacon. The sun's going down as well, so the day's done. There just may be time for another cycle, but I feel like in this particular sense, there's not a plan in motion. The Four here, to me, is about, he's got a map. I know it's hard to see here, but there's a map, there's an X, and he's pointing. He's got his sailboat, and he's ready to set sail into an adventure. And also, this boat, to me, it's balanced on top of his emotions. So interesting here as well, that in the reverse, how are you able to make a plan if, please don't get mad, guys. What I heard is, how are you able to make a plan for your future if you're always walking away, right? That's the message I heard. So some of you may be really contemplating leaving a situation, walking away from something. Others of you may be really trying to see, like, what is the benefit of this? What do I want? There are 3 cups here, and I feel like this is definitely our heart space. And let's get some clarification. So I'm going to clarify actually each card. Spirit, tell me about the Two of Swords. You have the Magician in the reverse and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so this Magician in the reverse, what I heard right away is what we think we create. What you think you create. If we are making a decision or trying to come to terms with, we have 2 ways, 2 paths, what are we going to do? There could be 2 people, as well as what I heard is, how are we trying to manifest this? Could also be that we're stuck and we're stagnant. We're not trying to manifest anything. We're trying to hang out by ourselves and get true with what we want, what our desires are, and what we've created with this Nine of Pentacles. This could be you guys, earth signs as well. There is such an emphasis on the heart space right now. With this Two of Swords as well, as what I heard is like, is there a place where we are using manipulative tactics? Is there another person using manipulative tactics on you? Are we clear thinking in terms of what is ours? And I think it's important to look at this tree, because this particular tree has created her own flowers where birds are coming. She's creating a situation where she's attracting what's meant for her because she's made this. And I think that's also a lot about stability. If you can see in the background as well with the Aurora Borealis, the same thing here, but they're very different colors. This one is that energy of the greenness, and I think that that's because once we know what we've created and we really know who we are inside, this is heart energy, just emanating out. Okay, with Ten of Cups in reverse. Four of Pentacles in reverse. I think you don't know what you want anymore, maybe. Or there's a lot of second guessing here. Because the Four of Pentacles, he's watching this family walk towards the church, looking down lovingly at them, knowing, you know what, this won't be him, but this is what he wants. In the reverse, we don't know what we want. We may not have a stable foundation right now either, as I heard. So with the Ten of Cups in the reverse, the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, maybe having times where if we've kept things to ourselves, this is hitting me with this as well. But if we've kept things to ourselves, it really may be time to open up and talk to people. Page of Cups, way too much. Way too much. Six of Swords fell out on top of the Nine of Pentacles, though, in the reverse. And I feel like one of the reasons why, if there is a moving on, it's because we aren't able to clear our minds or connect as well. But this, I think, also is there may be something that's happened that we're just having so much trouble moving on from. And if we have had a manipulative energy in our world, also, I heard, like, because she is on the Ouija board, this could be some dark spirits as well. So you may want to do, like, a little energetic cleanse. I've got my selenite wand, so let's kind of cleanse, guys. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And let's help this selenite transmute any negativity within and around you. Because I feel like that page walking away in this case could be what we've had to leave behind. And we're still stuck in that thinking of where we were when we had to be left behind, that we aren't seeing happiness in our world, and we're not seeing how we're going to get that, and we need to flip this around, okay? Tell me a little bit more about the Page of Cups. Could be you guys, this could be a Capricorn, this could also be a lot of different things. This is deception, and most importantly, what I heard was self-deception, sabotage, wearing a false mask, could be sexual too, sexuality, could be things around sexuality. This is, I heard luring. Somebody, you could have felt lured, but this is luring somebody with a false pretense or a false sense of security, false sense of situation as well. This come out in the upright, not in the reverse. For some of you, it definitely could be sexual, though, like really needing like a sexual connection. And with this Six of Swords in the reverse as well, there could be things that you are overcoming as well with this, so that whatever codependency or false mask could be manipulation as well. This kind of energy with the Magician in the reverse and the Devil, to me, is very, very similar. It is something's got a hold, right? And this, to me, I heard, like, some of us may have real trouble expressing love or even really understanding what that means to us and how we feel love should look. Tell me more about that Devil. Thanks. So you have the Knight of Pentacles. Again, could be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, you guys. Seven of Wands in the reverse, I feel like there's no movement. This is stuck, right? This is the Seven of Wands in this way. This guy has finally gained his wings. He's finally able to have uprooted so where he can walk, and he's transforming. In the reverse, though, it's like, no, I ain't moving, and you can't force me to. I'm going to stay here. You could have a Gemini in your world. It could be that you're working with a Gemini, but I also feel like this could be making a choice in love. And what does love mean to us? This card is hella beautiful. Those are the words I'm going to say. Super beautiful. And it's, I feel like, very romantic. But what the most important thing to me is there's clarity. There's understanding, and everything's out into the open with this beautiful full moon. So, the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like could be maybe feeling out like where different paths could take you, wanting to move forward, and you have this I call it water, and these spirals in behind us, because I feel like I'm hearing like you may not necessarily feel so grounded when you're connecting with your emotions, but it's really important to be our true authentic selves to move forward with what our heart was meant to do. Because, if we hold ourselves out and cut ourselves off from the people that mean something to us or mean the world to us, we're not experiencing every experience that life has to offer us. Dare to be different. Challenge social norms. Be a peaceful protester, peaceful warrior. Make ripples, make change. Time to Lovers. Thank you. Knight of Swords. So you have the Knight of Pentacles, which is Earth, and you have the Knight of Swords, which is Air, with this Lovers as well. This Knight of Swords is beautiful, though, because it is kind of heard like omnipresent. This could be that it may be time to talk to a friend. It could be that it's time to listen to spirit. I feel as well, because I love birds, that if you're taking a walk outside, pay attention to what the birds have to say, because I think they could offer you some pretty great guidance. This guy is listening, and he's also connected to the moon, and I feel like here that he's crossed a lot of mountains. He understands what strength it means to speak your truth, and that moon at the neck says, you know what? I'm going to speak with my feminine power. I'm going to explain my feelings. I'm going to explain what I've been thinking and what I've been connecting to. And I think it's really important as well with the pink, the unconditional love, and the purple, the connection to spirit. So you could have new thoughts. This is really quick, though. The Knight of Swords is a quick moving action, because it's like this bird. Bird can fly from tree to tree, tell all the different trees the stories and things he's seen. The tree isn't one that's able to move. He's here. So I feel like communication is really key, and it's really important, and it's really powerful. So let's go with the Four of Cups in the reverse, please, Spirit. So I'm going to look at what fell to the ground. Anything that fell down here, I won't pick up because it's not upright. You have the Eight of Cups here. It's time to release something. With the moon, we have a full moon in, I'm recording on Thursday, January 28th, and there is a full moon today in Leo. So it may be full moon energy, but I actually think it also has to do with this Lovers card, in that there's a real relationship here between this wolf and the moon. So who actually, is the wolf howling at the moon, or does the moon show up just because that wolf wants to howl at it? Illumination and truth and honesty, and bringing out into light that which has been hidden. And I feel like this has to do with a romantic connection. So what fell to the floor? We have the Three of Cups. So the Eight of Cups, we're letting go. And I feel like as well, some of you may want to tell your secrets to the moon. The Eight of Cups has the Sun. And I'm going to call it a dichotomy, but it's not even necessarily a dichotomy so much as it's all about balance. I think this also, with the sun and the moon, talks about balancing our masculine and balancing our feminine so that everything's in perfect alignment. The Three of Cups as well, there's real growth here. The book talks in this about these three have moved on. They're no longer rooted in where they once were, but they're like ethereal souls. And this is also about the connection within each other, to each other. And I feel like also the power of three. Happiness, celebration, and friendship. That when we open up, when we tell the people that we care about how we feel, there's a joy in that, and a celebration and camaraderie. So also I feel like the pine, I'm hearing like Scots pine, really resilient trees, right? And also, what are they nurturing? Because there's green, lush ground all over this place. So what is it that you're nurturing? And under that was the Two of Cups. So you definitely may have some blocks to move forward before you find your self-love. But I think that that's what Spirit wants you to know. And that you may be in this relationship leading the charge spiritually, so to speak, but also setting some new social standards. Be that peaceful warrior. When they talk about leading as well, I think what also this means is you may need to lead, but lead with your heart, my friends, and be open with the people that you care about, because that's how we create change and connection. So I hope this resonated. If it did and you'd like to share, please feel free, comment below. I'd love to hear from you. If you'd like to give it a thumbs up, it helps me, it helps get the videos out, and if you wanted to share, I would definitely appreciate it. But if you don't, no pressure at all, my friends. Thanks for being here today. It was wonderful doing your reading, and I hope that this wonderful Two of Cups and this Three of Cups, this celebration and this kind of two become one in a non-codependent way, comes to you, my friends. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.